और एक बार फिर पहाड़ों की ओर निकलने का टाइम आ चुका है। और आप मेरे जैसे बहुत सारे भाई लोग और बहन लोग आरी ट्विंस के पंचर इशू से बहुत परेशान होंगे। मैं भी था, इसीलिए मैंने एलॉय व्हील्स डलवा लिए थे। सो आई गॉट द एलॉयज फॉर 7,500 रुपीज फ्रॉम करोल बाग। द प्रोडक्ट हैज नो ऑफिशियल रेटिंग or any sort of a compliance check. The upsprung mass is all over the place. Anyways, ये alloy wheel वाला वीडियो I shall put in the description box. You guys watch it and form your perceptions the way you guys like it. अभी आगे की बात करते हैं। Alloys, Outex and way to tubeless. इन तीन के अलावा there is another way you can go tubeless. जुगाड़ जैसा लगता है but काफी scientific और स्मार्ट वे है। I shall explain it in detail. You guys go through it and let's see where it takes us. और आगे बढ़ने से पहले वो जो YouTube की सारी चीजें होती है ना, लाइक, शेयर, सब्सक्राइब और बेल की घंटी, वो करना मत भूलना, because that's the only motivation that we both have to keep making these videos. तो Outex और way to tubeless करते क्या है? Basically, they stop the air from passing through the nodes, the spoke nodes which are connecting your wheel to the hub. ये इतना ही सिंपल है और ये चीज़ हमारी टायर्स की ट्यूब सालों से करती आ रही है। तो इसमें इतना भी साइंस और टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं है जितने ये ब्रांड्स बताने की कोशिश करते हैं। They have done some R&D. I would not hesitate in saying that. और अब मैं बताऊंगा how we can make our GT and Interceptors tubeless with the help of a local puncture repair shop in 7 easy steps. The only thing you need to buy before that is a 190/17 tube from your local puncture shop, or you can order from Amazon for 325 rupees. A preferable brand would be Seat. It's been doing the duties in our vehicles by standard, and this should also do the same. Step 1. Remove the tire entirely from the rim. Step 2. Open a brand new tube and put it around the rim by gently stretching it. Step 3. Cut it from the middle in such a way that it opens up equally over the rim. Step 4. Insert the tire in such a way that the tube sits between the tire and the rim. And make sure that there are no overlaps and folds in the opened up tube. At this point, the tube should be hanging out of the rim. Step 5. Inflate the tire to about 45 psi at first. Step 6. Now cut the access part without damaging the tire. You can follow the video to get the right way to cut it. Step 7. Mount it back and adjust the PSI to RE advised PSI, which is about 38 rear and 36 front. To start with, the wobbling issue is totally gone, which was there with the alloys. Braking and acceleration is back to what it was when I bought the bike. Suspension is also less stressed. Net, it's just gone back to default. And congratulations, puncture issue is gone. It hasn't occurred so far, though I'm still testing, and I shall let you know in the future in case I have trouble with this setup. So far, it's been running nicely and almost at the speeds that I was riding it with the tube and with the standard configuration. So all in all, I'm kind of satisfied with this setup. Then I was with the alloys. Till the next video, this is Couple of Rides signing off. Bye.